Inec chair confirms disruption of election in parts of Lagos. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec Prof. Mahmood Yakubu, has said there were disruptions of election in some polling units at Okota, Oshodi, and Elegushi areas of Lagos on Saturday. Yakubu disclosed this while briefing media on Saturday evening after voting exercises were concluded. The Inec chair said the polling unit that witnessed violence had been noted, adding that other areas where election took place would receive attention. In Lagos, we have been able to underline the situation in a number of places, including Ekate, where voting is ongoing. So we keep our eyes on the processes in other areas of the nation, Yakubu said. It was reported that some polling units experienced skirmishes resulting from political thoughts invading the places to either chase voters away or snatch ballot boxes and BVAs. Prof. Yakubu announced the snatching of 6 bimodal voter accreditation system BVAs machines in Katsina and Delta State by suspected political thugs. He said 4 of the machines were snatched in Katsina, noting that security agents eventually recovered 3 from the thugs. He equally disclosed that some disturbing situation in Imo State and Abia State, noting that deployment of men and material commenced late. He maintained that in line with relevant practices of Inec, any voter who had queued at units earlier before 2:30 p.m. would be given the opportunity to vote, no matter how long it took. In Imo State, where he said a general security situation was not encouraging, the INEC chairman explained that the commission was aware of the situation in Oguta, Osu, Olu, and Okigwe, adding that the military was working on assisting INEC to gain access into local government areas. He said there are also unfounded situations in Abia and Imo states. In Abia, deployment is taking place late to the polling units. The commission is aware. So no matter how late the deployment is provided that the voter is on queue before 2:30 p.m., you will be accredited to vote. We are also aware of the situation in Imo, generally speaking, and specifically with respect to 4 local government areas. We are dealing with Oguta, Osu, and Olu. We have issues in all 11 wards. In Olu, it is 6 out of 11 wards. In Okigwe, it is 5 out of 11. In the case of Oguta, it is more widespread. Generally, he said reports coming in from across the country suggested that the election was peaceful and attributed the late arrival of material to the perennial problem of logistics. He also noted that insecurity contributed to the late arrival of materials in some locations such as in Niger State. It is noteworthy that the police deployed 310,973 personnel across the over 176,000 polling units in the country for the elections. INEC officials in Festac Town and Agor Palace Way areas of Lagos refused to transmit the results to the commission server on Saturday. At most of the polling units in these areas, the electoral officers were seen refusing to transmit the results after they had been announced. At the polling units on 111 Road and 41 Road in Festac Town, the electoral officers refused despite insistence by party agents saying that they were not asked to transmit the result. It was the same situation in most parts of the town, but party officers and voters insisted that the results must be transmitted. The people expressed fear that the excuse being given by INEC personnel that they would do when they get to the local government headquarters was a ploy to rig the elections already declared. Also, INEC has moved voting in 141 polling units to Sunday. This was made known by the INEC chairman, Prof. Mahmood Yakubu, on Saturday as the second leg of the situation reports on the 2023 election. Yakubu noted that more bimodal voter authentication systems were carted away by thugs. He noted that the election in some local government areas in Edo have been postponed to March 11th. Meanwhile, in Warri South local government area of Delta State, on Saturday evening, voters flocked the secretariat of INEC over the purported cancelling of election across Ward 4 of the local government area at 4 p.m. The protesters comprising constituents from wards such as Ekoride, East Sekiri, Ugbori, Ugbonwagwe, and Ajameoha communities in Warri South local government called for an official statement from the electoral officer Kingsley Ugbe over the alleged cancellation by INEC. One of the youths, Timenyi, who spoke with journalists, also purported cancellation as told by INEC official was over the late arrival of materials to the ward. He said the INEC officials arrived at the units after 2 p.m. They said the My Mother voter aggregation system could not work after 2:30 p.m. So they'll conduct the election tomorrow, Sunday. Asked why they were at the Inec Secretariat, they said they wanted an official statement from the electoral officer that the elections were cancelled and to be held on Sunday. Efforts to get comment from Ogboe after about an hour's wait at the Secretariat were futile. See, I want to make a hail us, Nigerians. No. I need to give it for us. There are people who come what may today. They fought for their rights. They stood out, they came out, even after being harassed. I think it was in a Tiosa local government. I saw a video clip of thugs capturing the place. People have been, some of them, they've sustained injuries. Just on top, say they come fight. They come vote. They did not come as, it was not a Russia-Ukraine issue. We are just going out to exercise our civil rights, our own rights, our duty. Not even just right, duty. And then people were harassed. Then after that situation, we saw another video clip of the same place saying that the military came and calm has been restored and the people were able to, begin their voting process. I say, make I hear and I do well. For those places that they experienced all these baskets, I beg, make una calm down. I know you people are angry. It is painful to stay on the queue, most especially in the southwest or the southern part of the country, where getting access to your PVCs is not easy. You'll be on the queue for days, for weeks, and finally, after registering to collect it, you go through the same hectic process. While some people, even after that process, they could not collect their own. Up until, the election eve, you're hearing about how some PVCs were found in gutters, some dumped in refuse dumps, and all that. It is not right. It's painful. After making sure that you do your duty as a citizen of this country, everything turns south. It's very painful. I know this thing will warrant, build up of people saying, go agree before you know it, 1, 2, basketballs done the shelly. But I am begging all of us to be calm. Let us listen to all the results collated. And of course, they moved some people election to Sunday. We are begging those people to also remain calm. I beg. We are begging them to remain calm. Hopefully, this situation is going to be brought under control. And the will of Nigeria, very important, is going to stand. All we are saying is that you said we don't come out to vote. Now we have come out. Allow our vote to count. Allow our vote to stand. Hopefully, we are going to be looking back on this particular period of time with smiles on our faces, saying we did the right thing and our will did stand. Please stay tuned for more. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.